Dear child, if you're here right now reading or listening to these words, please understand it's not a coincidence. You didn't land here by accident. Something much deeper is happening. God and your guardian angels are reaching out to your heart in a very gentle but powerful way. And this moment is a part of something sacred. Maybe you were scrolling. Maybe something led you here. Maybe you weren't even looking for a message, but your soul was. Your heart was searching for clarity, for peace, for a sign that you're not alone in what you're going through. And this is that sign. If you feel even the tiniest part of you saying yes, if something inside you stirs as you read these words, then say this silently or write it out if you want to affirm it. I am ready to receive this blessing. This isn't just a sentence. It's a spiritual opening. It's you showing that you're ready to step into something new, something deeply loving, something God has prepared just for you. What's coming is the gift of love, not just any love, divine love, the kind that heals, the kind that makes you feel seen, cherished, and safe, the kind that isn't rushed or forced or confusing, the kind that's sent from above with purpose. You're receiving this message right now for one of two reasons. Either there's someone already in your life who may be trying to move toward you with sincere love, or someone is about to come into your life soon. Someone chosen and prepared for you by God Himself. And right now, God is gently asking you to check your own heart and ask, are you truly open to receive the love He wants to give you through another person? Not just halfway open, not just curious, but fully, humbly, honestly open. It's okay if your first reaction is fear. Love is not always easy to welcome, especially when your past holds pain. Maybe you've been in relationships that broke your spirit. Maybe you've trusted people who deceived you or made you feel small. Maybe you've given so much of your heart and got nothing but disappointment in return. If that's your story, please hear this. You're not weak, you're not broken. You're human, and you've been through more than most people will ever understand. It's natural to feel scared to try again. It's natural to feel like closing the door and locking it shut. It's natural to say, I'm done. But here's the hard truth wrapped in love. When you close your heart completely, you also shut out the very thing God may be trying to send to help heal that heart. You build walls thinking they'll protect you, but sometimes those same walls become a prison. They don't just keep pain out, they keep love out too. Love can't breathe behind a sealed heart. Sometimes God's gifts come in ways we don't expect. They're quiet, soft, and slow. They don't always look like the fantasies we imagined or the checklists we created. They don't always arrive in a moment of magic. They arrive in the ordinary, through people who speak to our souls, through moments that feel peaceful instead of overwhelming. But to receive those kinds of blessings, we need to be open not to perfection, but to presence, to God's presence in the people He sends. If you've convinced yourself that love just isn't for you, that you're too damaged, too complicated, too much, or not enough, please pause right here. Those are lies whispered by fear, by shame, by past wounds. God sees every scar on your heart, and not one of them disqualifies you from love. Not one. If anything, they make you more ready because they've humbled you. They've taught you what love isn't. And now you can finally receive love the way it's meant to be given, without masks, without games, just truth, just grace. Maybe you've set really high standards for love, not because you're arrogant, but because you're afraid. You've been hurt before, and now you're trying to protect yourself by making sure no one gets too close unless they're perfect. But real love isn't about perfection. Real love is about two imperfect people choosing each other every day. Real love stretches you. It makes you grow. It challenges your fears. And yes, sometimes it looks very different from what you pictured, but it's better, deeper, more real. You might not even recognize your soulmate right away because they don't fit the mold you created. Maybe they're not your usual type. Maybe they scare you a little because they see through your defenses. Maybe they're calm when you're used to chaos. Maybe they're stable when you're used to drama. But what if that's the point? What if God is giving you not what you always wanted, but what you always needed? What if the person He's sending you is not here to impress you, but to walk with you, grow with you, love you patiently through every season? You've probably loved the wrong people before. People who showed you glimpses of affection only to disappear. People who said the right things but didn't mean them. People who took your love for granted. But now God wants to give you someone different, someone chosen, someone who doesn't just want you for your beauty or your energy or your comfort, but for your soul. Someone who sees your pain and doesn't run. Someone who stays. But you have to be ready to let them in. You have to be ready to forgive what happened before. You have to be ready to heal. You can't walk into a new love carrying the weight of old wounds. You can't love someone new while still bleeding from someone old. And maybe you don't know how to let go. That's okay. Start by asking gut to help you. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means feeling it, releasing it, and giving yourself permission to start again. Your future doesn't have to look like your past. And your heart doesn't have to be guarded forever. You don't need to figure everything out right now. You don't need to force a relationship. You don't need to chase anyone. Just focus on becoming the kind of person who is ready to receive love when it arrives. And as you grow, you'll notice changes. You'll become more thoughtful, more responsible, more grounded. You'll start building your life with purpose. You'll focus on your goals, your healing, your spiritual growth. And quietly, without even realizing it, you will be preparing yourself for the person God is preparing for you. The beautiful part is, they're going through the same process. God is working in their heart too. They're healing too. They're praying for you, even if they don't know your name yet. They're being shaped and guided and softened just like you. And when the time is right, your paths will cross. Not because of luck, not because of fate, but because of divine timing. Because God said, now they're both ready. And when it happens, it won't be loud. It won't be forced. It will feel gentle. It will feel safe. It will feel like you're finally coming home to someone who knows how to hold your heart with care. You won't need to beg for attention. You won't feel confused every other day. You'll feel peace. You'll feel clarity. You'll feel grace. But until that moment comes, stay open. Stay hopeful. Keep working on your heart. Don't let bitterness close the door. Don't let fear steal your blessing. Keep your soul soft. Keep your prayers honest. Talk to God like a friend and trust Him like a father. He hasn't forgotten about you. He hasn't overlooked you. He hasn't changed His mind about the love He promised you. He's simply making sure you're ready, so that when it arrives, you'll be able to receive it fully. Not half-heartedly, not with doubt, but with arms wide open and a heart that says, "Thank you, God. I was waiting for this." And when it comes, you'll understand why it took time. You'll understand why others didn't work out. You'll understand why you had to grow through all the things that once felt like heartbreak. Because all along, love was on its way. Not just any love, but the one that was written into your life by God's own hand. So don't give up. It's closer than you think. Trusting God's timing means believing with your whole heart that even when you can't see what's happening, something sacred is still unfolding. It means accepting that there is a divine reason for every delay, every silence, and every unanswered question. It means knowing that when it comes to love, God isn't late and He isn't punishing you. He's preparing you. He's protecting your heart from what's not meant to stay and guiding your soul toward what's eternally good for you. You may feel like nothing is moving forward, like your prayers are echoing into emptiness. But the truth is that God has heard every word. Every tear you cried in secret was seen. Every longing that aches in your heart is understood by Him in ways you can't explain. His plan is not to leave you alone, but to bring the right person into your life at exactly the right moment, when your heart is ready to receive them, and when their heart is ready to meet yours in truth, peace, and purpose. While you wait for that sacred love, you are not waiting in vain. This season is not just an empty space between now and a relationship. It is a deeply important time of becoming. God is helping you grow, helping you heal, helping you see your worth and value beyond anyone else's opinion. He is calling you closer, inviting you to know Him more, to trust Him deeper, and to find joy in His presence. Even before you see His promises unfold, you are not being overlooked. You are being set apart. So continue to pray, not because you're trying to earn love, but because you're opening your soul to receive it in its highest form. Continue to trust, not because the way is easy, but because you know God's way is better than anything you could try to create on your own. Continue to become the kind of person who loves well, forgives quickly, and listens for God's voice even in the quietest moments. Let God write the story, and you'll see how carefully He weaves every detail together. If you feel a quiet peace in your heart, even when you still have questions, that peace is not random. It's divine. It's a sign that God is working. It means He heard you. It means things are moving even if you can't see them yet. Peace in prayer is a gift. It means your faith is alive. It means you are spiritually in tune with God's presence, and that is powerful. Prayer doesn't always change your circumstances instantly, but it does begin to change you. It softens your fears. It helps you release control, and it invites God's wisdom to guide your thoughts. When you pray with faith, not with desperation or fear, you are preparing your heart to receive what God has already prepared for you. You're saying, God, I trust you more than I trust my own timeline. I trust your love more than I trust my own understanding. And that kind of prayer creates space for miracles to happen. The kind of partner God wants for. You'll not only pray with you, they will pray for you. A strong relationship is not built on romance alone. It is built on faith, unity, sacrifice, and a shared desire to honor God. A good home is built with hands that work together, hearts that stay open, and knees that stay grounded in prayer. If you're praying for a partner like that, remember that they are praying for you too. You may not have met them yet, but you are already connected in spirit. So build yourself while you wait. Let God shape you into someone who loves with depth and intention. Learn patience, because love without patience is fragile. Learn compassion, because love without compassion cannot last. Learn how to be whole with God, so that when you meet the person He has for you, your love will flow from a place of fullness, not lack. Ask yourself honestly, Have you invited God into the decision-making process of your relationships? Have you asked him what he thinks about the person in your life? It's so easy to follow emotions, to trust chemistry, to assume that attraction means purpose. But the truth is, feelings can mislead you, especially when they aren't grounded in wisdom. So many people start relationships without asking God if they should, and they end up in confusion, heartbreak, and regret. That's not what God wants for you. He wants you to ask him first. He wants you to involve him in your love story.